This is my response to paper number 20. Okay. This is a short paper, very short paper, so I don't have much to respond. Meanwhile, one comment is that in the second paragraph, it's not clear to me what the relation is between media literacy and popular culture, one, and advertising and public relations. So the student starts the second paragraph by saying, so far, the classes that I've taken that pertain to media literacy and popular culture have become the most enjoyable for me to participate in. Okay. So in the first sentence, the student is writing about how media literacy and popular culture related courses have been attractive or have been enjoyable for the student. Okay. And then in the second paragraph, so in the first sentence, the student is talking more about the courses that he or she liked. Okay. And then in the following sentence, okay, the student is writing about what kind of work or what kind of field that the student wants to be in for his or her career. And the student says, as a general career goal, I would like to be involved in some kind of advertising and public relations for a company that is involved in the media, in magazine, television, and movies. So advertising and PR, okay, and to me the connection is not really clear. I mean, there can be some connections between one, media literacy and popular culture, and two, advertising and public relations, PR. But by the way it is written in the paper, the connection is not really clear. Maybe they're not connected at all. Okay, if that's the case, then the student shouldn't write in both in the same paragraph. Okay, perhaps the student needs to separate the two. Okay, and in one paragraph, maybe the student just needs to solely write about the courses that he or she liked, okay, which are media literacy related courses and popular culture related courses. And then perhaps in another paragraph, you need to say something about advertising and public relations, okay, as a separate topic, okay, more in terms of what he or she wants to do for a living in the future, okay. But the way it's written in the second paragraph, it's really confusing because he or she goes back and forth between media literacy, or the classes that he or she liked taking, okay, and then advertising and PR, the areas that the student wants to pursue in career, okay. And then it gets more confusing in the last paragraph because, for instance, the student says, this class as in communication is writing, will help my professional goals, okay, by helping me learn how to write in a coherent professional way, which will be especially helpful if I need to write for a magazine or other literary pieces, okay. So here we're like hearing something completely different, okay, which is now the link between writing and professional goals, okay, which are advertising and PR related jobs. Okay, so we have 3 groups in this paper. First is media literacy and popular culture, the classes that the student enjoyed taking, that's 1. And 2, that is the student's career goal, which is about advertising and public relations, okay? And then we have 3rd topic, which is the writing, okay? This course, okay? Perhaps like skills that the students will be learning from this course, okay? So I think the paper will be better if the student could clarify the relations between 1, 2, and 3, okay? For now, the relation is rather vague, okay? Because the only thing that, for instance, in the link between the writing course and the student's professional goals, okay, it's not explained in details, okay, but rather it's kind of like described vaguely, okay, because the only explanation or the only description that we get from the student is his or her saying, this class will help with my professional goals by helping me learn how to write a coherent professional way. And you can kind of see why this last sentence is a problem, because it's really redundant, okay? For instance, in one sentence, you hear the word help 3 times, okay? This class will help by helping me, okay? Which will be especially helpful, okay? So it sounds really redundant, okay? And then it doesn't seem clear what the idea that the main idea that the student wants to convey or argue in this sentence. Okay, so perhaps this is like an area that the student needs to work on, meaning the student really needs to think about, okay, what he or she is trying to say, okay, and perhaps he or she really needs to reread or rethink, okay, recheck the ideas, okay, in his or her writing, okay. Another comment is that's more about the technicality or the format of the assignment. So in the paper, the student is using the I think it's Arial font, but actually if you look at the syllabus, okay, it's clear that the students are required to use the 12-point Times New Roman font, okay. So I hope that the student pays attention to the instruction in the future and in the remaining assignments, and also please write in page numbers, okay. Okay, thank you.